In this video, I'm actually going to skip over commerce, as I'm going to show you guys that a bit later. And I'm going to jump right down here to the metrics tab. And as you'll notice, I am actually not on our website without code site anymore, but I have jumped over to my personal site because there are no metrics on the other site, so it would be kind of boring to look at. So this way you guys will actually get to see a bit of what it looks like and what the built-in metrics features do. So first of all, the metrics tab built into Squarespace is really powerful. For those of you that are interested in using Google Analytics, you can easily link that as well, and I'll show you how to do that in a later video. But even without that, the built-in metrics tools on Squarespace are pretty robust and can already show you some very cool stuff. So to start off, we're going to click on the traffic overview under metrics. And here this is going to show me my regular visits, so I can actually see how many people are coming to my site on a daily basis. So here you see I have some jumps up to 256 and some down here. And you can kind of start to see just basically all the information. And what you'll notice is you'll see a first one for audience size, a second one for visits, and a next one for page views. So what does that mean? Well, that means 192 different people showed up at my site. That means 218 visits to my site, so it looks like a handful of people came back to it more than once in a day. And then there were 377 page views, so a lot of those people clicked around to multiple pages as well. And so again, you can kind of start to see those trends. You can see it down here in a bar graph format. Here it shows you the kind of average visits over time, and some really cool information here. Down here you can see the browsers, what are people actually surfing in, what are people actually using when they come to your site. And you can also see the operating systems, are they Mac, Windows, and what version as well. And they have Android and iPhone and all different things on here as well. So some very cool stuff here under the traffic overview. I'm going to click back to metrics, and now we're going to click on mobile usage. So here we can start to see that 78% of viewers are on desktop, 21.3% are on mobile. And so you start to get to see, this just shows you, again, your percentage of mobile any given day and what days that shoots up. So again, very cool stuff. Shows again desktop operating systems and also your mobile operating systems. All right, next we're going to come down here and we're going to click on subscribers. And this gives you a really cool view. You can look at anything that has an RSS feed, and you can see the number of subscribers to that feed. So if you click on blog, you can see all the people that have feed readers that are linked to that site that may be pulling that as well. And you can do that again on podcast, and you can again look at that on different types of bases in terms of subscribers and everything along those lines. So very cool thing, lets you see people that are subscribing to you with RSS. Next, you're going to look at refers. This is again very cool information. Lets you see that 40% of my traffic is coming from Google, 37% is coming directly in. We've got this percentage coming from the freelancerreport.com, this percentage coming from How Design, and you can start to see all these kind of different refers and where your traffic is coming from. So again, this is extremely useful information, especially as you start to build up a good amount of traffic and what different websites are linking to you. I'm going to come back and go down to popular content. So again, this is going to show you some of your most popular content and what percentage of your overall traffic that is made up in this week. And again, you can click on monthly if you want, or you can even just look at daily in any sense of that. So if we look at this, we see that this blog post makes up 57% of my traffic, pretty popular one that ranks high on Google. Another 10% come to my homepage, 7.8% go to my blog. You have these other posts that are very popular at the time. All of these different things. You can actually start to see, which are your most popular content and look at that over a period of time. Search engine queries. Again, this is very cool because you can start to see what terms people are clicking on or how they're finding you. And you're going to get a lot of this not provided. It's part of just thing with Google and protected searches. But you can start to see all of these different terms that people are coming to my site through and what they're actually searching on Google when they come to my site. So again, very useful stuff. Really kind of starts to help you see how your SEO rankings are actually performing. Go down here to the activity log. And again, this is just going to show you when visitors come in, and so you can actually just start to see the IP addresses and what they're actually doing. So if you want to see, if you're doing a product launch and you want to see something live, again, very cool little feature right here. And then last, sales overview. Again, I don't have any products that I'm currently selling through my site, so this looks pretty boring, but if you have an e-commerce site, this will give you metrics on all of your sales. So that is a bit about the metrics tab, and I hope that seeing it with some data helped make it a little bit more apparent in understanding what was going on.